Good afternoon. Have a nice day here on the Gold Coast. Today I want to have a yarn about learning continuously throughout our lives. The importance of it is, of course, it's going to give you something to work on in your life, and when you have got something to work on as far as our personal development and finding out about who we are as human beings, and asking the question, why am the way I am in life? I might be angry, I might be taking drugs, I might be not happy, I might be lonely, I might be unfulfilled, I might be scared, I might be unsure, I might feel inadequate, I might feel insecure. And there's a whole other range of things why you can ask why I am the way I am in a life. And if you ask the question, you will get the answer. But again, if that's all blame, I don't know where to go with that. I'm far from the friggin' be all or end all in supporting people. This stuff is only stuff I've applied in my life, and I'm just playing that forward. But I know for me, I couldn't achieve the insight that I'm happy with in life, and I'm grateful for, that I did without asking the questions. Why can't I give up drugs? Why am I unhappy? Why am I angry? Why am I reacting to my partner the way I'm reacting? Why am I treating my children the way I am treating my children? Instead of blaming the children for our reactions, a more productive way to look at that interaction, I believe, is look at yourself as a parent and ask the question, what is it within me that is contributing to this upheaval with my children? And if you ask the question, and if you look at yourself, you will definitely start finding answers. And that goes with anything. Why am I struggling in this job? Why can't I leave this work? Why can't I move on from this relationship? Why am I lonely? And it's important to have a good look at the stuff that you're not happy with, and focus on yourself and ask yourself the question, instead of putting it onto everybody else in the world and giving reason for it and still being stuck in it. There's no way out of that. There's no escaping that. And if you probably will struggle to find the answers why, because you don't know, and none of us know until we seek help, and we reach out for other people, and we talk to other people about our own self-discovery and what we're looking at within ourselves. And we need to get over what we think other people are thinking of us. That's paramount. If we stay there, then again, there's definitely no movement in self-development and finding out why you are the way you are. So that will give motivation to learn about who you are in your life. But it takes motivation to show your vulnerability to other people about the struggles that you have in your life to lead you on a path of more self-discovery. And you might relate that back to your family, you might relate that back to being abused, you might relate that back to going through a hard relationship, you might relate that back to being bullied as a kid. You know, there will be pinpoints that you'll be able to identify that will take you back as the starting line of these holes and the struggles within ourselves. And it's there that hopefully you can rediscover that and talk about that and keep talking about it. And what I found, if you keep talking about where these problems that you have today relate from, if you keep talking about where they started and you keep talking about it and you keep talking about it with somebody, eventually, what I found, you stop talking about it one day. One day you're not talking about those problems. And it's like you talk yourself through learning about why you are the way you are in your life today. And when you realise that you're not talking about the struggles or the loneliness anymore or the pain that you were feeling through what you identify as the starting point of these problems, they start to get better. Well, they started to get better for me when I kept talking about them. And there was so much to talk about. So much. There was an abundance of self-discovery. And we've all got a story. And we've all got a history. And we've all got pain to talk about. There's not one human on this earth that can't discover the reasons why they are stuck in the present time. Not one. Everybody's stuck to a certain extent. And, you know, everybody's busy also in being stuck. If you look at other people and you think that they've got a better life than you, you're absolutely wrong. They haven't. Everybody has got plenty on their plate in some aspect. Every human being is busy within their soul or within their thought processes, within their psyche, in their being. Everyone's dealing with something. It's impossible to escape that. So let's look at that as a learning curve instead of giving it away to other people in blame and being stuck in I'm this way because of my past, I'm this way because I've been abused, I'm this way because I was a drug addict. Yes, it's important to go back and discover the reasons why we are the way we are and where we've arrived today, but the past is nowhere near as important as the future from here. The future is a lot more important than the past, but you've got to go back to the past to discover where this stuff comes from. And, get the shovel out, get the pick onto it, dig deep into it, just discover it. Have a look at it. Have a look at your pain, really go deep into it. Ask the questions. Why did this happen to me? Was I innocently affected by it as a child? And the answer is probably yes, but that doesn't mean you're a victim in it. Was I innocently unaware of the pain that that situation caused me in my life? And you'll find we're all innocently at the mercy of pain. We're all innocently at the mercy of it. And we can't help experience this struggle. So it's a great thing to discover, and it's a great thing to evaluate, and it's a great thing to look at it from an angle of self-exploration in one's life. And hey, you know, like as I said, everybody's busy in their soul, and everybody's looking for answers for a happier existence. As I speak now, there's not a human that doesn't seek pleasure. It's absolutely unrealistic not to think that we don't want a pleasurable life. We don't want we all want the peace. We all want what we perceive as going to make us happy. But sometimes when we get that stuff that does make us happy in the short term, we sabotage it because we haven't self-discovered ourselves. We're not ready, or we're not worthy, unfortunately, to have it at that point and stage. And that's why it's really, really important we don't blame. But, you know, be really hungry to go within your soul. Identify your feelings, identify your pain, identify if you don't like yourself, identify how inadequate you are, or identify that you're struggling. The more you can identify with your struggle, and please try and go above getting over what people think of you, because if you worry about what someone thinks of you, you're not taking into account that person is a human being, and that person has struggle also. And that person has got a story to tell about their life too. And that's important to remember, that everyone you fear that you cannot express yourself to, they too have had the struggles exactly like you, as far as the fear, the inadequacies, the struggle, the pain, not liking themselves. Yeah, well, different incidences that may have arrived them at that pain, the emotional pain, but they too can relate to your struggles in life. We're all connected. Nobody's an island in this life. It's not that independent. Stay connected. Stay reaching out for each other. And the more you reach out and look for the self-discovery within your own pain and why you are the way you are, and you go in there and start having a real good look at it, the better your life will be. But it takes that motivation to do it. So hopefully the takeaway from it, stay motivated to go into self-discovery. It's not all about helping other people, you know, to help other people. This is really important to keep in mind. You know, you really can't help other people until you help yourself. And then you become what you want in your heart to be identified as somebody that can support other people in a more confident way. Not just, you know, you want to do it because it's going to make you feel good, because you know, you do it because you've dealt with all your issues and you've dealt with what you need to deal with. I'm not saying we shouldn't help other people, of course we should, but help yourself first. Be honest with yourself. Focus on yourself before other people. It's really important to do that. It is so paramount to focus on you and sort out your problems and look at your problems. Because, when you point the finger at other people, you've always got four pointing back at you. So have a good day. And look at learning as one of the purposes in your life. I think it should be a main purpose in all our lives, that we look at ourselves and the way we behave and the way we act and the way we interact with people and our choices and our decisions and our struggles and what we really struggle with in our lives. You start really staying with all that stuff, and there's a ton of it to stay with. You'll start discovering a lot more about yourself, and it will give you a lot more freedom within your soul. Now, you take care now, and God bless us all, eh? Look after yourselves. Take care now.